Good morning and good evening, guys. Tommy here. Today we're doing another video of looking at where we're at in the crypto market cycle. Once again, this is one of the most important things for you to pay attention to in crypto, having rode most of these cycles. Again, I've realized this is one of the most important things to pay attention to in crypto, so you know when to get in and when to get out. So without further ado, let's take a look here. Our current market cap of cryptos are almost $1 trillion, with the trend around 1.8 trillion, meaning we're about half undervalued based on this logarithmic trend line. We're growing at 60% per year, and this chart was just produced just 2 days ago. So again, I have several ways of how I look at the charts. This is the logarithmic regression difference. This is my favorite chart, the total time deviation, and I'm going to show you guys some interesting things on some of these charts. But just basically, again, the big takeaway, guys, look at this undervaluation. And even though we've been trending up since the beginning of the year till now in market cap and price, we're hugging the undervaluation area. And look at this, you guys. I mean, you guys can clearly see the trend happening here. Now, what really caught my eye when I was looking at these charts is altcoins. Altcoins are in kind of a different world of pain than most of the cryptos. Look how undervalued this is on this chart. And notice that altcoins, according to this model, are growing at 93% per year, almost doubling in value per year. Look how undervalued it is. You can also see that on this chart and on this one, which is the one that really stood out to me when I was reviewing these. Look at this, you guys. Look how many, this is how many months undervalued it would take, as in basically how many months of either appreciation or depreciation the asset is. And the idea behind doing these graphs again is that the growth rates slow over time. So right now it's 93% per year. That's expected to lessen over time, and you can see that pretty clearly on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Here's Ethereum's currently growing around 80% per year, 79%, and Bitcoin's growing around 38%. These vary as the model kind of self-adjusts for new data that comes out. And that's just one thing I want to mention to you guys to keep in mind, is that these models are evolving. So this orange line is where the red line was in various points in history. So keep that in mind. So there's adjustments going on, but when the data kind of matures, you can see it becomes a pretty good, prediction of where things should go. So jumping back to altcoins here, look at this. So this is actually really interesting. If you look at this, altcoins have been steadily increasing in market cap a bit over this year, but not nearly enough to keep up with how fast they should be growing at, again, according to our fair value models. So, man, altcoins are extremely undervalued. And if you want to compare that against Bitcoin or Ethereum directly, here's Ethereum. Ethereum has obviously kind of picked up. You guys remember at the beginning of the year was around 1,200, and Ethereum's currently around 1,800. So despite having a little dip recently, this was that dip we had where Ethereum had actually gone up to about 2,100, but now it's kind of dipped back down to 1,800 again. Ethereum is very undervalued too. But as much as Ethereum is undervalued, look at altcoins again. Check this out. I mean, massive undervaluation in the altcoin market, guys. The money has not been flowing to altcoins yet, but they are flowing to a new asset class, which I'll touch on real quick as well too. But just continuing on here, so let's take a look at Ethereum. Again, Ethereum's current price $18.25, fair value 61.73, as in that's where it would be to be keeping up with the growth rate on this model, the fair valuation. So pretty significant undervaluation still in Ethereum. And I was saying there, I was doing a video. Actually, it was around here, just before the new year, I believe. And I was saying how undervalued Ethereum was. And look at the result. When something's like that undervalued, kind of gravity pulls it up. And that was around these kind of extreme levels of undervaluation. Now, Ethereum is still very undervalued, and there's pressure pushing it up, which is nice. On Bitcoin, price is 27,000, fair value 39,000. So Bitcoin's done a better job of kind of gravitating toward its fair price. You can see the percent deviation here, and the time deviation again clearly depicts Bitcoin was massively undervalued, you guys here. This was again around the new year. Look at this, 30 months undervalued, more undervalued than ever. And when you have those big undervaluations, you get action like that. and Bitcoin moving up pretty sharply. So that's good to see and kind of validates, our thesis here about how these assets grow. So, but what I want to show you guys, another thing that I really like to see that's happening is I like to see signs of life in the market, and that's what we're seeing here. If you guys don't know about Pepe, it kind of came on a lot of people's radar the past couple weeks, and personally, I don't think the trend is over. I think there's some people who think the trend is over. I don't think so. Because this is pretty new on everyone's radar. Check this out. This is a chart. TradingView does great charts for this. This stuff started literally a month ago. There were actually meme coins before this, but to this sort of power that Pepe's brought, this only started a month ago. So I don't think this trend is over. I think I can see meme coins being a major theme going into the next bull market, you guys. Consider those kinds of coins that are performing really well right now probably have a lot of juice as we go into the bulk of the bull market. So keep your eye on that. Pepe is kind of the blue chip of meme coins right now, and you can kind of see what's going on here with this. We had this surge right around Cinco de Mayo, and then a correction, and then a bounce, and then this kind of consolidation that's been happening, just following this trend line, continue to hit this trend line. But the holders are increasing. Other metrics look like they're increasing. So I think this is a matter of time till this breaks out. Why is this relevant toward everything, you guys? Because things flow into each other. When there's an excess of money somewhere, when something becomes saturated, the money flows to a different asset class. And we have many different asset classes in crypto that are waiting for that influx. Altcoins, NFTs, you name it. And as we're talking about how things are so undervalued, that's where the flows will come in. And once the bull market starts there, people start piling in and all that. So this is where the state of the market is. Again, there's the backdrop of macroeconomic concerns. But again, with crypto being as undervalued as it is, this is the time to be dollar cost averaging. Not financial advice, of course, but from my perspective, seeing how undervalued things are, it looks like things are forecasted to have a lot of appreciation in the coming years. So let me know what you guys think. Give the video a like. If you like it, comment in the comment section. Let me know what you guys want to see, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.